The Philippine campaign for a seat on the UN Security Council has been a very public one, with President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. travelling to New York in March to state his country's case.
The Philippines has regularly proven itself to be an independent, trusted partner, an innovative pathfinder, and a committed peacemaker.
Manila is vying for an Asia-Pacific seat that Daniel Forty from the International Crisis Group says will likely be used to elevate issues important to the ASEAN region, with non-permanent members voting on council resolutions. During the month in which they preside over the council, they will also choose the issues it discusses.
Anytime an elected member comes onto the Security Council, they represent not only their national interests, but also those of their neighborhood and the General Assembly writ large. So you could certainly expect to see a lot more thinking and influence of ASEAN positions in how the Philippines would explain their positions and advocate for certain priorities on the Security Council.
The Philippine campaign has focused on promoting regional security, climate change and upholding international law, rather than the critical foreign policy issue of territorial integrity in the South China Sea. If elected, Daniel Forty says Manila won't want to turn the council into a battleground over a single issue.
Inevitably, the Philippines will have to deal with China as the major player on the Security Council and in their neighborhood. So Manila will have to very carefully balance the positions it takes, not only on its region, but also other issues of world affairs where the U.S. and China are on opposing sides.
Dr. Christopher Ankerson, a clinical professor at New York University who held high-level roles at the UN in Southeast Asia, agrees, saying that the Philippines could elevate issues in the South China Sea at the Council, but it's not where they will be resolved. More likely, Dr. Ankerson says this could be an opportunity for the Philippines to bring international attention back to the situation in Myanmar, a country still facing vast humanitarian challenges after years of instability.
I think we could probably see some broad support for a resolution talking about the need for forward progress, convening some kind of a discussion about the situation in Myanmar. I think that's something that the Philippines could and should bring to the table.
Meanwhile, the conflict between Thailand and Cambodia may not be high on the Philippines Council priorities, with Daniel Forty saying ASEAN members have shown a tendency to try and resolve issues internally first, rather than in front of the world.
ASEAN states, most recently with Vietnam a few years ago, have attempted to keep discussions about their region off of the Security Council agenda. So we would likely expect the Philippines to continue that approach and try and use quiet diplomacy engagement with Security Council members, and most importantly with regional states, before elevating to the Council itself.
Both Daniel and Christopher say that being elected to the Security Council does come with a dose of reality, and that non-permanent members don't wield veto powers. The Philippines reportedly has the support of the US, UK and France, while other permanent members, Russia and China, will support Kyrgyzstan. President Marcos and the Philippines are hoping that success in Wednesday's vote will be a victory not just for Manila, but for the ASEAN region. For CNA, I'm Mitch McCann at the United Nations in New York.